Mr. Rajashekhara HV. He is an advisor and head of IMTMA Design Institute. He also leads IMTMA Green Manufacturing Cell Initiative in IMT industry. He is an engineer with more than 3 decades of experience in machine tool business. In the past, he was associated with HMT Limited and Johnson Electric International Limited. He is Senior Director in IMTMA and presently heading Design Institute and trained over 1200 engineers on mechanical and electrical machine designs. Today, Mr. Rajashekhara will share his expertise submission on technological growth towards I 4.0, the way towards higher productivity. So delegates, let's welcome Mr. Rajashekhara HV.
On behalf of IMTMA, let me also extend a warm welcome to all the participants here. And to set the context of today's session on manufacturing 2022, I am coming with the background of machine tool building. Over a 2.5 to 3 decades worked in a shop floor, and more than 9 years that I'm working in a training domain and building the engineers for design of metal cutting machine tools. So coming to today's subject, that we are talking all about the industry readiness on the technology front of the new gen machine tools. The CNC machine tools includes all sorts of metal cutting, including turning, milling, drilling, grinding, whether they are compatible to work in an environment so-called smart factory or industry 4.0. So keeping this as the talk on, yes, the new gen machine tools are ready to fit in a metal cutting or industry 4.0 to make the factory completely the smart factory. So before I take this is the copyright of my presentation, not to be published in any social media by anybody. So when I talk about the smart factory, the machines, the process, the people, and the manufacturing, the productivity, overall equipment efficiency are key factors to work collaboratively through using Internet of Things or industry Internet of Things. So machine tools today's will become a part of this smart factory system, and 4.0 will change them in a range of ways, and through them change the manufacturing entire domain. And this is where we look at few aspects of that. So fundamentally, the industry 4.0 in a shop floor, it brings digitally connects all resources like men, machines, equipment, and process. All processes are allocated, digitally monitored continuously in the real time. There is no delay between the shop floor to the top floor. Movement of material through the shop floor are tracked in a real time. The information is collected from each machine and each process, and each tool and each people will be displayed in visual form for management, that is for the top management. So smart factories bring real-time monitoring and control, improve efficiency and as well productivity in the manufacturing unit. Today's scenario, every machine tool OEM customers, they are looking at how the machine is productive, how the machine can be prevented from going for any kind of a breakdown, how we can eliminate the non-productive times in the machine, which is arised out of various reasons in the shop floor, would be looked in order to increase the productivity of their products. Looking at this, machine tools are now ready for the smart factory systems or smart factories. Industry 4.0 will change them in a range that what I really briefed. But few factors that I would like to highlight on the key benefits, what we are going to draw out from this industry 4.0 on machine tool front. One is we are looking at preventive maintenance of metal cutting machines or metal forming machines. We look at the main tenets of industry 4.0 is a data collection that everybody we are aware. Machine tools will have sensors, absolutely, apart from the sensor which are built to monitor internal tool breakages, but we are also monitoring the real-time data, providing all the sensors which are compatible for industry 4.0. By collecting this data, machines could be estimated to work when component needs a replacement well in advance. This is, we call it as a predictive maintenance. Normally we follow the preventive maintenance, but Industry 4.0 helps or facilitates to go for assessment of any possible component which may be under failure because of any unpredicted loads or forces which are coming into this. This helps a lot in reducing the downtime of the machine. The second part of the improved utilization of the equipment, this is major factor, we call it as OEE, overall efficiency, equipment efficiency. How do we make this machine more compatible, more productive? That is another measure which brings a lot benefit to my customer. For instance, we look at many times we found that machine tools are typically actively cutting the metal may not be more than 40%, and the rest of the things are going with idle time, change of tool, and many other aspects, including the downtime. So how we can plug this with the real-time data that we are capturing from the various sensors, not only the hardcore of the metal cutting process around the machine, many aggregates also will contribute for the lesser efficiency. So this is another factor that we take that as a data. The third and very important on the energy. Today, every machine needs to be built for energy conservative the mode. Machine tools are built now. Most they call it as a green machines. That's what I would call. But however, these smart machines and factories can also collect the data on the energy efficiency or energy conservation. So how do we interpret this, and how do we match with respect to the demand and the supply so that optimizely we conserve the energy? This is another factor that we look at from the Industry 4.0, and we are working on that. Sometimes it so happens machines are built with various, the maximum limits, but there is a insufficient knowledge or maybe the greediness. Sometimes customers may go for improper use of the machines. In such scenarios, it may damage the accuracy of the product, it may damage the accuracy of the machine, it may also damage the life of the components in terms of the expected life. In such scenarios, these sensors will send the data with respect to such environment to the cloud, and we assess them, and real-time data is available in front of the decision makers. So that helps a lot on making the life of the product much more or intended life. So another important factor, that improved quality assurance. Manufacturers spend a lot of time on resources on quality assurance, taking the part, not to let any faculty products slip through. The massive amounts of data which is coming from smart machine tools would collect about their use could help them in spot potential quality and issues. If a machine operates in a way that it is typically, this will show up in the data. So this is where the Industry 4.0, the data what we are collecting related to the quality would also help in terms of bringing the quality products to my customers. But however, last but not the least is the change in the role of humans. We cannot stay back in the way that we are working in a decade before. Now we need to uplift ourselves in terms of the roles and responsibility to suit the new environment. That means human workers will not become completely obsolete, but their roles will be completely different. We need to do something much more than what system is doing. So that is the level of future expectation from all our young engineers who are going to work in such environment called smart factories. Now, I would like to bring a typical one of the case study that we have implemented in IMTMA Technology Center, Bangalore, that Industry 4.0, and made this tech center more futuristic. So when you look at model of a smart technology center, we have many equipments and machineries and metrology equipments which are connected digitally within the shop floor. Real-time data that we would be able to draw out from every machine, and digital input of production, process, material is also brought into that. Many sensors are incorporated in most of, not only within the machine, but also in the aggregates like coolant system, lubrication system, including the electrical control cabinet. So Ethernet digital backbone connection of all resources to the internal server as well as to the cloud. Wireless communications being installed in every machine that devices to communicates the data from devices to the server as well. So real-time collection, analysis, and display of production status, resource utilization, overall equipment efficiency, and productivity could be easily measured out of this. If you look at a couple of examples that what we are drawing out as a data, we take a real-time OEE data and production analysis, which through measuring the accurate OEE and its components in the real time of all the machines and equipments, precisely identify the machine stoppages and other losses, improve the cycle times by reducing in-cycle losses. Process monitoring is another factor that also we would measure in terms of the energy of every machine being consumed, whatever may be the form, either kilowatt hour or a power factor or various aspects which helps in reducing the energy losses. Also, we look at the visual factory that we provided a lot of displays at shop floor for the operators, the displays at the top floor for the top management at various inputs that would come across from these machines. After getting the data, after analyzing the data, what need to be brought in front of different level of people. These are some of the applications that we have incorporated in our shop floor, that is a Machine Connect, to acquire the rich, accurate production data. And also we have brought a lot of IO link masters to connect from sensor to the devices or the server through the Internet of Things. And also these are some special sensors that we have incorporated in our machines, like a lubrication flow sensor, air pressure monitoring system, electrical panel temperature measuring system, which also plays an important role when we have the electronics drivers and controls. At the same time, the coolant flow also makes a huge sense when we are cutting the metal in terms of the flow or in terms of the level. That should also come for reduction of productivity. These are typical examples of some of the sensors which are physically installed in our machines. You can look at in want of the time. I may not go much deeper into this, but they are all in the working conditions. So energy monitoring systems, as I said, every machine is installed on top of that, which always real time gives to what extent it is being used, what extent it is being conserved. So we also not left with any metrology equipment. CMM and height masters are captured here. Every component which goes with a RFID tracker, it can be identified in terms of the traceability, in terms of the data of that particular component in a real time, where it is, why it is, and how it is. This helps in more of traceability of solutions. These are all typical benefits that we are drawing out. However, Industry 4.0 is not a standards that need to follow the same. We need to identify as a manufacturer where and what, how the time is being lost and where the rejections are happening, and how do we plug all these gaps and how do we bring that more productive is the key factor. So these are all some of the aspects. I'll quickly run through the dashboards that we have called Phantom, and these are the dashboards which we are trying to capture to the top management, top floor, and also a few of them in the shop floor. So data are real-time data. This helps in taking the decisions to address if something is going wrong, if some predictions are happening on some of the machine, and how we can address well in advance to shoot out that problem. So these are all typical examples of that. The last slide that demonstrating how our technology center is a typical platform or a demonstrating shop floor in terms of the smart factory, which people can come and study how it can be implemented with respect to their own requirement is being brought in here. So thank you very much for your patient listening. I think what I could conclude a last sentence, definitely Industry 4.0 is doable and it is not expensive, though it can be done to any shop floor. Even if we have a conventional machine, still the data can be collected through the sensors and it can be analyzed through a lot of software that are available and brought to the top floor for better utilization of equipment. With this, I conclude my talk. Thank you so much.